Hi everyone, welcome back to Wrestling Fun with Father and Son. I'm Father Matt, and this is Son.
Hi.
AEW Dynamite exploded this week with Moxley trying to find somebody as hardcore as he is, but did he find them, Kai? Wardlow makes an impactful debut, and Jericho receives his first loss. This is the explosive Elite Review. AEW 13th of the 11th 2019 started off with Jon Moxley walking through the crowd to have a match with Mike Nakazawa. Not a very quick match, shall we say, just a quick squash match. This was basically to serve more of a purpose, which was after the match when Moxley grabbed the microphone, did a bit of a promo about how he respects Kenny Omega, but to be fair, there's nobody out there who would stand up to him because they haven't got the guts to actually go one-on-one with him because of his erratic style. He basically challenged the locker room, if you're man enough, you know, let's have a fight. That's basically what he was saying. Next we had the Dark Order versus Jurassic Express. Again, there was a really nice Jungle Boy cover up in this because Marco Stunt went to the top rope. He slipped off the top rope, but Jungle Boy had to sort of buy a bit of time while he recovered. So he kicked, I think it was Stu Garrison, into the stomach to sort of buy a couple of time. I really liked that. I thought it was really, really clever. You know, normally they just sort of, if they fluff it up, they sort of just stand there and just wait for the move. This was a nice little cover up. But in the end, it was the Dark Order that got the win with the Fatality, which is a very cool finishing move. After the match, Evil Uno sort of was trying to tempt Marco Stunt to join the Dark Order by giving him a mask. He was about to get the mask, but Jungle Boy come in, sort of made the stave, only for then the Dark Order to attack Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt, only for somebody to make the return. Who was it, Kai?
Luchasaurus.
Yep, Luchasaurus come down. Obviously, we know he had a bit of a hamstring injury. Obviously, it's not as bad as what they thought. He thought he teared it, but I think he just bruised or sprained it. So actually, he's back really relatively soon. So they're back together now. The Jungle Express is back together, and he sort of attacked the Dark Order and sort of made the save. So it's really cool to see that. Next we had a triple threat match: Shawn Spears versus Peter Avalon versus Darby Allin. Partway through this match, Joe Janela came down. Obviously Shawn Spears, Joe Janela had this bit of rivalry. It looks like they're going to be continuing it. They fought through into the crowd. Because of the stipulations of a triple threat match, no DQs, so that was allowed. That left Darby Allin and Peter Avalon into the ring. Darby Allin went and won. Grabbed the mic after the match and said, "What, Kai?"
He accepted Jon Moxley.
That's it. He accepted Jon Moxley's challenge, and next week they're going to have a match. So it's going to be a cool little sort of match up this. But I'm hoping that Jon Moxley and Darby Allin just do hardcore. I'm hoping they do have actually matches with Jon Moxley, because I just, you know, he's now pigeonholed into that category of hardcore wrestler. I'm hoping they just don't keep doing it, because he can actually wrestle, so I'd like to see some more wrestling. Next we had a women's match: Nyla Rose versus Danny Jordan. Very quick win by Nyla Rose, not much to really say. After this we had Ali had an interview, only to be interrupted by Awesome Kong and Brandy Rhodes. Ali tried to defend herself by trying to jump Awesome Kong, got overthrown, and then Awesome Kong took her trophy again with that curved knife and put it in the belt, the hair in the belt. It's quite a cool little thing. So yeah, we'll see how that keeps progressing. Next we had one of the highlights tonight. It was Jericho come out, did a bit of a promo. He basically said he wanted all the locker room at the back to give him his thank you. He's still going on with that. Only for then Cody's music to hit, and it was who?
MJF.
MJF, yes. He came down to Cody's music. He said that if he didn't throw in the towel, then Cody's career would have been over. He said that Cody only really cares about himself. He took MJF under his wing, but to make him his puppet. That's basically where all this sort of is coming from, and that he's better than Cody. Then Jericho and MJF had a little bit of back forward. This was quite nice as well. There was like saying, "Are you going to join the Inner Circle? Do you want me to join the Inner Circle?" They sort of done this lot of backwards and forwards. There was an embrace in the end. So I don't know if he's in the Inner Circle or not. But then Cody appeared, which was I'm surprised to see Cody was there because of the injuries he did sustain. He's still sporting that really nice gash over his face. So he came down. Security and referees coming out to stop him, but he did break through them. He did attack Jericho and MJF, only for Wardlow to appear. He attacked Cody, and then he got the tie and he hung him through the ropes. Again, that hanging spot, it's a little bit pushing it. It really is. And I also made a note that Cody's little gash on his head had also been busted open again. So yeah, doesn't look good for Cody Rhodes at the moment. I think they're probably going to write him out a bit for now, so he's going to have a little bit of time off. So we'll see. But this was a really nice promo from Jericho and MJF. They really did shine in this. Next we had Pac versus Paige in the third match. I did say, I think in the reactions video, that this was the third match. It wasn't. This is the third match. Pac got the win with the Black Arrow and then the Brutalizer, so it's now 2-1 to Pac. He wouldn't release that Brutalizer either, but then eventually did. So he's got a lot of momentum, Pac. I think he's up for a title shot soon. I think he's going to be going against Jericho, whoever the champion is, quite soon, because he has won a few matches and his win-loss record is very good. So I think he's going to be one of the next in line for that title shot, I think, as well. Then we cut to backstage. There's a big massive brawl going on between the Young Bucks and Santana and Ortiz. Young Bucks puts Ortiz through a table, didn't they? Santana jumped off a forklift. They brawled out onto the sort of through the crowd, through to the ringside, up the ramp. They put, who was it? You know which Young Bucks they are better than I do. Which was the one they put through the stage?
Matt Jackson.
Was it? Yeah, we put him through the stage, just like they did to the Rock and Roll Express. Then we had Band and Cutler come out to try and make this sort of to help the Young Bucks. That didn't really help because Santana and Ortiz, they'd sort of attacked, only for then the Pro Party to come out as well and join the fray. And now we know it's going to be Santana and Ortiz versus Pro Party next week. This brawl was really, really good. The security, the security in AEW, it seems. They pull them apart. Yes, they did get super kicked by the Young Bucks, but if I got kicked in the face, I'd go down as well. So that was really good storytelling. They didn't just basically let them through. They did actually try and stop them, which is something that WWE doesn't do. They sort of just let them run through them. It looks ridiculous. This was done really, really well. I think the Young Bucks may be having some injury issues, maybe, and they're writing them out of telly this way, and then just to give them a little bit of rest time, but we'll have to see what happens in the future. And then we get to the main event, SCU, with returning Christopher Daniels versus Jericho and Sammy Guevara with Jack Hager. Again, Jack Hager, a very big influence in this match. This was for the AEW Tag Team titles. Let's say Jack Hager interfered in the end of this match, left. It's sort of the match broke down. It left Jericho and Scorpio Sky in the ring. Jericho got a code breaker, only for then Scorpio Sky to kick out, and then out of nowhere Scorpio Sky rolls up Jericho and gets a 1-2-3. Very, very interesting ending to that match. Obviously we can't change the titles at the minute because, to be honest, the SCU only just got them. If you just change them to Jericho and Sammy Guevara, then it's a little bit too soon. They had to do it some way, but a roll-up win was quite interesting. So Jericho's got his first loss in AEW again, and after the match he sort of threw a bit of a tantrum, didn't he, Kai? And that was AEW. Again, another solid Dynamite. Very good promo work this week, and very good sort of story progression to the next sort of stage, as it were. Very impressed again. I'm very happy. Next week, let's say Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley. Looking forward to that one. Private Party versus Santana Ortiz. Really, really impressed with Santana Ortiz since it comes to AEW. So really looking forward to that one. So yeah, what do you think of AEW, Kai, this week?
I think it was in the middle.
You think it was in the middle this week? Ooh, I think it was probably, like I said, they're coasting a little bit in the middle, slightly up. Yeah, better than anything WWE are doing at the minute as well. I know I keep saying it, but that is the facts. The facts are true there. They are doing a better show than what I saw on Raw this week. Definitely didn't like Raw. This AEW was way better. Anyway, if you like this video, like, comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video, which will be Out of the Blue SmackDown review on Sunday. So, I'll say goodbye. And say goodbye, Kai.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.